culture palace. Yes. Before. So also culture palaces were used as the perfect places for propaganda. I know I told you a lot about propaganda, but it was a reality actually. Here were like theater hall, cinema hall, sport hall, and many rooms for lectures, like for school. And here is the city center and the main square with the fountain.
Inside there is a swimming pool.
Sorry?
Inside there is a swimming pool.
No, it's not here. No. So, and I have photos before from this side and the photos from this side. Yeah, maybe you can. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's this.
It's turned black. Yeah.
From this.
So the people that used to live here
Mhm.
until the tragedy, like, is there any history where these people, individuals, are living today, and do they have any kind of society, like NGO for, remembrance of Pripyat or
all
like?
these people, they were evacuated in different cities in the Soviet Ukraine.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
So they're still kind of those who are alive. They're living in
Yes.
Ukraine somewhere. Yeah.
So, about people from Pripyat, yes, where they are now. They were evacuated in different cities from the Soviet Ukraine, and now they still live here in the Ukraine. And actually, they got apartments for free in the cities. And actually, the small children, like 4 years old, they had an apartment, their own apartment. So it means that mother, father, grandfather, and all got each apartment and money compensation. That's why the whole process of liquidation here costed $18 billion. And it's also like the reason why the Soviet fell. Because there is no money, actually. And yeah, in the Soviet times, by the liquidation, they used actually all metal, all lead, for example. After the liquidation, the government of the Soviet Union must buy almost everything.
Import, like, yeah.
Yes, import.
Yeah.
It means more money, yeah, for something. So it was like a hard times. That's why after the Soviet fell, here and in other republics was really hard to live. And many people in 90s, they also come here to steal something. Yeah, they knew that here is like a bounded city with not a good control, so they just tried to steal everything. For example, there you can see no windows because inside the windows part were the aluminum parts.
Ah, yeah.
And they destroyed these windows and just took the aluminum parts.
used to be a restaurant? Like,
Restaurant?
yeah. Это флаги были здесь?
Да.
Да.
Причем много.
Да.
Ну, это International отель.
Да.
Ich hoffe, weil du so.
Wo ich bin?
Ja.
Ich genieße eher im Stillen.
Oh, okay. So now we are staying near supermarket. It was a supermarket, yes, before. And near the supermarket, restaurant. Supermarket. Actually, these people, unfortunately, they were highly restricted by the food. So, about restrictions. They were restricted by the food, actually. To buy something, first of all, they need a special piece of papers, the name talon, and on these talons were how much they can buy, for example, milk or butter. They were restricted highly. For example, per one day, they could buy 1 liter of milk, 100 grams of butter, and 300 grams of the bread. And of course, it wasn't so easy like we can buy now. Not in all shops was food. Actually, the shelves were empty. And people, they must first of all find the stalons got. Second, find the shop with the food. Third, stay hours and hours in the line. Yes. So unfortunately, but yes, this is a reality. It was a reality. People, they didn't know that in other countries there was a big amount of the food. They thought it was everywhere like this. Unfortunately, the borders were closed and they could get information only for the Soviet. So they thought it was a normal. We have also many jokes about this. For example, picture. On the picture, the shop, and the long line. Then comes some grandma, stays in the line and waits and waits and waits. And only half an hour after, she asked, okay, what we buy? And it shows us that for those people, it wasn't important what you buy. It was important to have a possibility to buy something.
Just to buy something.
Yes, of course. If somebody saw the long line, he didn't ask. He just stood in the line, and that's all. For example, once my grandpa wanted to buy a camera, this usual camera. He told me that he bought, but only with the help of the friends. He knew the friend, he knew the friend, he knew the friend, and father of this friend worked on the firm with the cameras. That's why he could buy. And he told me that all this stuff you can buy only with the help of the friends. I mean, with the quality, the normal. Because here you can see, the rest of the furniture on the second floor was the furniture shop, but it wasn't quality. Actually, after the Second World War, it was rebuilding of the Soviet, of this country. And the government did a plan, 5 years plan. They motivated people to produce more stuff, more and very quickly. So they were good motivated and did this 5 years plan in 4 years. And after that, these 5 years plans, they did in 4 years plan. And the quality wasn't so important. The quantity, how many or how much you can produce. That's why all people from the Soviet Union try to buy something from other countries. So yeah, take your photos, maybe look around a little bit, and then we'll go further. Ну да, я просто рассказываю, что как в целом было. Я даже слышала, что вот здесь в Припяти, вот этот торговый центр, приезжали люди из разных городов, или сел, например, что у них не было доступа. Просто понимаете, для иностранцев это ничего не говорит. А мы с вами знаем, как это было. Вау. Нет, вот полячки. Полячки, вот, да,